different. They understood that this star marked the birth of a great king. Determined to find this new king, they began a long journey, traveling across deserts and mountains, following the star. They arrived in Jerusalem, the capital city, and began asking around, "Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star in the east and have come to worship him." The news troubled King Herod. Herod was paranoid, ruthless, and afraid of losing his throne. He gathered his own experts to find out where the Messiah was supposed to be born. They told him it would be Bethlehem, a small town not far from Jerusalem. Herod, pretending to be interested in worshipping the new king, asked the wise men to go and search for the child. "When you find him, come back and tell me, so that I too may go and worship him," he lied. The wise men, undeterred, continued their journey, following the star. When they arrived in Bethlehem, the star stopped over the house where Jesus was. They entered, saw the child with Mary, and fell down in worship. They presented their gifts: gold, frankincense, and myrrh, gifts fit for a king. Each gift carried meaning: gold, symbolizing Jesus' kingship; frankincense, a symbol of his divinity; and myrrh, a gift for a future sacrifice. But after they had seen Jesus, they were warned in a dream not to return to Herod. So, they left by another route, keeping the baby's location secret. When Herod realized that the wise men had not come back to him, his rage knew no bounds. He ordered the death of every boy under the age of 2 in Bethlehem, trying to wipe out the threat to his throne. But once again, God protected the child. An angel appeared to Joseph in a dream, warning him of Herod's plan. Joseph immediately took Mary and Jesus and fled to Egypt, where they stayed until Herod died. After Herod's death, God spoke to Joseph again, telling him it was safe to return to Israel. Joseph, Mary, and Jesus returned to Nazareth, where they would live in peace. And so, the world had changed. The Savior had been born. He came not as a mighty king with a crown and an army, but as a humble child, born in a stable, visited by shepherds and kings, and protected by God himself. From that moment on, everything was different. The journey from Nazareth to Bethlehem, the humble birth, the visit from the shepherds, the wise men bearing gifts, the escape to Egypt, it was all part of a plan greater than anyone could imagine. The birth of Jesus was the beginning of a story of hope, love, and redemption. A story that would change the lives of billions of people, and continue to echo through the ages.